Welcome YouTubers. I wanted to do a review about the Fitbit Charge 2. Fitbit Charge 2 is right now one of the most popular fitness bands on the market, which is the sole reason why I bought it, because I work at an electronics store and I have to demo it all the time, and I got tired of trying to BS my questions. The questions that customers answer. So I bought one for myself, and I even got a cool Milanese band. Now the Milanese bands are available on Amazon.com, spelt M-I-L-A-N-E-S-E, Milanese. It's a really cool band. It came out with the Apple Watch, the original Apple Watch, and it exploded, so they make them for everything. So definitely a really cool band. About 20 bucks on Amazon, so not a big price. Navy blue, they have rose gold, silver gold, black of course. So yeah, and I think they have purple, and they have that one color, you know, when you heat metal up and it turns into like the rainbow. I forget what color that is, but they have that. So the Fitbit Charge 2, you tap it, comes up with your heart rate and your steps. I've taken 11,000, worked a 9-hour shift. So you tap it, and you tap it again, how many miles you gone, how many calories you burned, tap it again. I've declined 4 flights. I'm not sure what this 132 is, but whatever. And 34, I'm not sure what that is either. But anyway, so my heart rate, 105. This is my exercise here, so I can hold button to start, obviously. So stopwatch, again, hold button to start. Relax. This is the breathing exercises right here. Notifications on. And of course your battery percent. Your battery life is an average of 5 days with this thing. You could probably stretch it a little bit by turning the heart rate thing off. I haven't tried that yet. But the battery lasts 5 days. It's phenomenal how long the battery lasts. So, like the Gear S3, it'll automatically track your sleeping time. This will automatically track your exercises, and this will use your phone's GPS to track where you went. The Gear S3 has a built-in GPS where it'll automatically just start tracking if you're walking around town. I usually walk around my fiance's town all the time with her, and it'll start tracking my pace, where I went, all sorts of stuff. So a lot of different neat things about that. So now this does have interchangeable bands. A lot of people had issues with the Charge HR, having to return it because it didn't have interchangeable bands, and their bands would rip. Because let's face it, soft rubber meets hard plastic. Who's going to win? Laws of physics take over, and their band rips. So Fitbit finally was like, fine, we'll give you interchangeable bands, and they did, which is awesome. So now when you buy it, obviously it's not coming with the Milanese band. It's going to come with a rubber sports band, so you can interchange that. Now these little green lights is the heart rate. It's on all the time, and it still has a 5-day battery life, so it kind of gives you an idea of how awesome the battery life is. The charger for this thing, let's see if I can bring it over here. Alright. Charger for this thing is this little clamp here. It goes the other way. You can clamp it just like that, and it charges it. Not sure if you can see that. I'll unhook it and bring it over here. So this is what the charger looks like. I recommend not losing this charger, because that means you have to go to Best Buy or an electronics store. I think Best Buy is about the only one that has it, and get yourself another one of these chargers, which are about 20 bucks. So try not to lose the charger, but it's cool how it clamps it on. So interchanging bands. So this little button right here, I'll use my little stylus. This little button right here is what you press on each side to remove the bands. Now the cool thing about this particular Milanese band, and I forgot what brand it is, but I think this is like an 18mm band, so I can actually switch out this for an 18mm band, I believe. and have a different band without actually having to take this part off. So that's definitely really cool. When you get these bands, this Milanese band will not come out unless you bend this a little bit, like with a screwdriver. It's not going to change the functionality of it. So don't be afraid to do that. Just a little, not much, just enough for it where it can slide out. Because if you got big hands like me, you'll definitely want to do that. So when you press this button on each side, it takes off. Now I'm not going to take both off at once because you have to have it a certain way. The rule of thumb is that you want the magnetic side to feed through the inside. So you want this part to be on the inside so you can easily adjust it. But you press this little button. As you can see, it comes off very easily. That's what it looks like. You can just pop it right back on. It snaps and you're set to go. So a lot of different band options, especially online at Amazon. So it's one of those things. So it's definitely a good band. It does remind you to get up. Like all exercise app, the Fitbit app will be able to track your food and stuff like that as you manually enter it in. So does S Health. So I use both just to compare and contrast. A lot of people always ask me, why do you have a Fitbit if you have a smartwatch? Because everybody has a Fitbit. Everybody loves a Fitbit. Now, one thing Fitbit will offer that a lot of your health bands do not offer is friendship network. So you can actually add your friends on the Fitbit network here, and you can actually challenge them. They can challenge you, and it's a better way of motivating you to exercise. You can also do group challenges, which is another nice thing. You do group challenges, and you end up, getting 20,000 steps between two people and winning the challenge. You can win different little badges for doing different little things. If you're into that, go for it. I'm not much of an exercise person, although I should be, but right now I'm not. It's too much hard work, and I like sleep. But anyways, if you have any questions about the Fitbit Charge 2, feel free to let me know. Now, again, this is my, like I've said in my other videos, this is my first few reviews, and as you can tell in these videos, I seem to be getting a little bit better at doing these. I'm sure I've forgotten a lot of things to show you and tell you, but if you have any questions, let me know. I do not need judgment on the comments about how my review sucks if it does, but if you want to leave questions or anything like that, likes, subscribes, you can definitely do that. I'm just doing this for pure pleasure, no profit. So I'm testing out my camera that I bought. So yeah, have a good night.